Wie wou ek verkoop? Ag, o ja, kan nie. R-E, 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 R-E. O ja, ek het altyd gaan. Maar hoeveel kan ek hom verkoop? Mm. Hou my foon. Ag, fuck jou, Ethan, weet jy, fuck jou. Jy's 'n poes, dis wat jy is. Nie, ek kan dit doos wees, maar jy's 'n poes, dis wat jy is. Ouwe killer. Fuck off, Ethan. Jy en Barry kom met jou, on the fuck. Ek gaan nie vir 2 dae fucking stryd net fucking in die party chat sit en stil bly en laat julle toe die hele tyd is fucked up. En ja, julle seker nou in die party chat, te lang, fuck. Julle is nou ja. Is nie asof Barry al laas, hy het 'n kak baie keer agter my rug gepraat, so. Ja, ek het gaan gym. Dat is net fucked up. Ik zag ervoor gewend om alleen te doen zijn. Nee, zulke ID. Ja. Staan niet altijd punt. Ja. Het mag een soort gat vol dat mensen net mij gebruiken. Nice. Ja. Come on, 90. Come on now, overall. Nee. Hey Joe. Nee, fuck, iets is niet reg, ja. Kijk. Oké, so hij is nog steeds 89. Wat was LE? Oké. So, oké. Ek wil hom dan verkoop. Dink nie ek kan nie. Maar kan ek hom upgrade? Kan hom upgrade ook? Oké. Weet niet hoe het met Warzone opgegaan is, maar het is een beetje kak. Dom, actually. Hierso. Hierdie ding het gebreek. So ek kan hierdie gebruik.
Maar as dit net 'n plug, jy het nie oorfone nodig, jy het R60. Hierdie is R60. En jy kan nog steeds hierdie gebruik. Jy kan hom net byvoorbeeld net die mic insit of net die oorfone indruk.
Ja.
Jy hoef nie die mic te gebruik nie, jy kan ten minste net jou oorfone indruk. Dit klink super, maar ja.
Ja, ek verstaan.
Ja. R65 se jack. Of net China shop toe gaan.
Ja. Ja, ek het vergeet dit is net hierdie ding. Ag, jessie, nou moet ek al hierdie 80s na 90s kry. Dit gaan nie maklik wees nie. Nee, hierdie gaan moeilik wees. Okay, so al die 80. Okay, ek moet reserves kry. Ja, reserves. Ag, jessie. Ja, Kate. Warzone basic. Ja,
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're ahead by just a field goal. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. It's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now it's Wilson. Complete to Jones. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 35. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Saquon Barkley. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Fitzpatrick. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick. This one complete. It's Isaiah Wright. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. And Fitzpatrick's throw complete there to Thomas. 7 yards to pick up there. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Thomas has got it. Complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone.
Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick, 26 yards. And Washington able to make this a close game again. Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And does Washington have it? They do.
I know you...
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he's got some space here. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Man open, here is Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. The toss out to Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Wilson. Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. It's Barkley on the counter. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Oswald good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. And his throw here is incomplete. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. Wright's got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the Hall of Famer John Lynch. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Being chased out left. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They run the counter. Barkley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get the... And the Seahawks offense, 1st and 10, getting ready to go. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
On first down, Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
A beautiful fake. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 51 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down, Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Good running from Barkley there on first down as he'll get forward for about 6 yards.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's brought down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Fitzpatrick. Complete to right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by the Hall of Famer, John Lynch. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Running the jet sweep with Jones. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Steps away. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They run the counter. Barkley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Wilson wants to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Marvin Jones, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge with a lot of time still remaining in quarter number one. You lead by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On 1st down, Wilson. He completes it to Jones. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. Jones has it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
To throw is Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down.
Some good, strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Barkley again, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 1-yard touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. And the Seahawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
They run for the first time with Christian Wade. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
From the 41, Allen. That's caught by Hollister.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. And that is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the second quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 15.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jay Ratliff able to get him for a loss of about 3. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down with Singletary. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Now Allen. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Matt Hawk now, standing just about on his own goal line. Jones on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Wilson. Forced out to his left. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. A slant to Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.